Welcome back everyone to the Crafty Crow Show, and in today's video we're going to talk about how awesome Man's Adventures channel really is. Stick around. That was a shameless plug.
Fooled you all, didn't we? We today have Jason in the crow's nest, and we're doing a joint adventure. You'll see this video on my channel, you'll see this video on Jason's channel. But we decided it's been long enough, the contest is over, the naming the campsite contest. So what we've done, we wrote down from each of our channels what people suggested. We're going to sit here and talk about them and figure out a name for the campsite up there at the lake where you seen that I struggled.
Big time, big time.
And I might overtalk Jason. I'm going to have to let him get some words in edgewise here.
Well, it is your house, the crow's nest.
But we decided this would be easier and this might be fun for both of us to get here. And I think Jason was kind of excited to get in here and do a video.
Yeah, it's sacred ground, sacred crow's nest.
And so we're also, as you can see, doing this over coffee. Because it's morning time. That's what you do in the mornings. Okay, so we'll get right into it. We ain't going to keep you all too long. And I hope the view is good. I mean, we've got my camera. We've got his camera. So this is looking at me. This is looking at him. And it's all my lights everywhere, which I think's throwing him off because he ain't used to having all these lights. It's a process.
It's a studio.
It's a studio. So let's see. Actually, you go first if you want to go first.
All right. I had a few chime in and give their suggestions. We're going to start with Brenna B. Hi, Mom. Love you. She said call it Camp Three Amigos because it was me, Owen, and Steven, of course.
Three Amigos.
Three Amigos. I think she loved that old movie with Steve Martin anyway.
Oh, I ain't watched that movie in forever.
Next, I think we both had Brainstorm, didn't we?
Yeah.
And, of course, you know that's going to be Camp Yummy Goodness.
Camp Yummy Goodness.
Yummy Goodness. So,
let's see, we'll mark mine so we don't repeat. But
right.
Yeah, Brainstorm's Camp Yummy Goodness. If y'all don't know, our friend Chris from the Brainstorm channel, Brainstorm Challenges, that's one of his hashtags, Yummy Goodness. If you watch his channel, he's always got some kind of new snack or something from the stores he goes gets and everything.
He's been doing a Mountain Dew kick the last couple of weeks.
He's always trying different things. I seen him some Grippos. Actually, that kind of come from Jason too there, Chris, because we kind of had the ideal that we want to send some Grippos to let you try some regional stuff. But go check him out if you want to see some of the food reviews. He's actually just now got monetized. The guy does great. He's probably one of the hardest working YouTubers that I know. I mean, he's constantly putting out content.
You can't keep up with him.
So that's why he suggests that Yummy Goodness. And if you ever hear us in our videos, that's what Yummy Goodness is. We're just trying to help promote that with him. And both of us think it's pretty funny. Anytime we taste something good, even at work, we're like, that's Yummy Goodness.
Yummy Goodness.
Yummy Goodness.
We always slip it in our videos from time to time. Just a little shout out. All right, next we have the Grumpy Old Man. Pretty plain, base camp.
Base camp.
Base camp, yeah. Next will be Jason Whitaker, and I kind of like this one, the Crow Man's Bluff. So
Crow Man's Bluff.
And he spelled it with my last name and using yours.
That's
Crow
unique. Man's
Bluff. That was unique. Next, and I love this username, Jurassic Pork Chop. Yeah.
That's an awesome name.
Awesome name. So Jurassic Pork Chop suggested Count Murphy, as in Murphy's Law.
Oh,
Count Murphy's.
For me, man, that is a good one. Daggone, Murphy's Law was definitely, every time we go out there, that Murphy's Law gets me every time.
Every time. Something about that point. Next one, we have Po' Boy Adventures, and I think we both have him, so I'll let you talk with that one.
Okay, well, he's actually the top of my list. It's Tony from Po' Boy Adventures. Can't get it out. The first one he suggested was Camp Wind Rock. He kind of had a Native American kind of theme to it. He said, he asked in his comments something about if there was any Native American heritage. I'm sure there probably is. Where we're at, right across the mountain range that we showed you stuff in the videos, is Virginia. And that is where the Wilderness Trail goes, follows up to Cumberland Gap. So that's where settlers would have originally come in and on their way to Cumberland Gap to come into Kentucky. So there's a couple little paths over the years that was built around that area and stuff, but I'm sure there was Native American heritage somewhere in there. The lake wasn't built to 1978.
78.
Before that, it was just kind of farmland and stuff there where the lake property is. So I'm sure there is. Anyway, I'm rambling. My coffee's working. Why did I write Wind Rock twice? Camp Wind Rock was one of his. Friendship Point was one of his suggestions. And Perseverance Point. I kind of like that one, but I know me and him's going to get tongue-tied on saying Perseverance.
I can't talk anyway. So.
Yeah. So, Perseverance Point. We covered Brainstorm. Stanley Row Arc. Redemption Point. I kind of like that one. And let's see. Jeff Jackson. Camp Medic. Because all of us that went, I'm a paramedic. Jason's EMT. Owen's an advanced EMT through paramedic class right now. So that one kind of fits. Camp Recharge. They got to recharge. I don't know about that one, Jeff. I didn't really recharge. Mine was frustration more than anything. And Camp Paradise. Might have to argue with that one too.
Yeah.
And then Owen commented on mine. Owen Petrie, the one that was with us in the video. Owen says Camp Chaos.
Yeah, I had that too.
That one's...
Yeah. It's right there.
So that's all of the comments that I got on mine. Was that all on yours?
That was all of them.
So that was all of our comments. So now just figuring out which one we like.
My favorites out of all these is so far Wind Rock and Crowman's Bluff. That's probably my two top runners. What's yours?
I think I've got three. I think I do like the Perseverance Point, even though I know we're going to
murder that
every time.
I'm not even going to try to say it right now.
I'm kind of iffy.
It's too early.
I'm kind of iffy on Redemption Point. I don't know. Maybe. And then the Crowman's Bluff. I do like that. I don't know how that'll roll off our tongue just talking, and we're going to get plenty of looks from our friends. Be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Which that might be a good thing, Leave in the comments right now which one you all like. No matter, I know later in the video we're probably going to pick something, but this ain't set in stone really. But
right.
Leave them down here in the comments. Let us know.
And if you've not watched the videos, we'll link that up here right now, and you can go back and watch the series, and maybe you didn't get to see it, and you can help us bring some more names into this. Like you said, it's not set in stone, so we can try again.
I don't know. Crowman's Bluff is I'm liking the ring of that.
Yeah. It's unique to the channels.
Crowman's Bluff.
I like Crowman's Bluff.
That's ringing more and more for me. So, what do you say?
I like it. Crowman's Bluff.
Crowman's Bluff. So, for our usual winter camp out, that's what we're referring to. It's Crowman's Bluff. I think that's what we want to go with because that's pretty good. Let me circle that like I'm going to forget it or something. I don't know.
Winter.
Too much paperwork at work. I have to write notes everywhere. So, that was
Crowman's Bluff. Yeah.
Crowman's Bluff.
Thank you, Jason Whitaker, for that. That was, I like that one because it incorporated our channel names, which is unique. So, yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, man.
That's pretty cool. Well, so now what?
Future plans.
Future plans.
Future plans for the channel. What you got going on?
The video with Kathy has done very good, especially with you subscribers, and it's done better than what I expected. So she's going to be in videos. I'm going to try to feature her some of the cooking videos, start doing maybe some of them for her to kind of have her own thing. And I like the idea of that, and I think a lot of you all would.
And for that, let's start a new hashtag, the Kathy Crow Show. Kathy Crow Show. I'm going to try to get that one going. So hashtag that. Let's get it going.
I've been doing a lot of camping stuff lately, so sure. Things have been hectic for me. John's graduating, as you've seen, here recently, and turned 18. And Kathy's getting through nursing school. Graduation is, when you see that, it'll be this week. It'll be on Thursday. And everything should start slowing down a little bit after that. So I've got restorations lined up. I've got a couple things to work on the vehicle. You know, some of the other content stuff. I know I've been kind of heavy on camping right now, but there's some other things that's coming up. So it's kind of what I'm doing. What about you?
I have 3 big trips planned for this year. Next month, we've got a family cruise. So I'm going to take you out on a cruise. I'm going to try to do that in daily format. And the nephews, Tucker and Logan, will be with me. So we'll be getting a lot of interesting footage from that.
Mm-hmm.
August, I have a Jeep Invasion at Smoky Mountains. So I'm going to be bringing you another video for the Jeepers. And then November, I got a 2-week cruise for a big trip on that, and I'll be recording that as well, and then just little things in between, but switching kind of to the travel part of the channel. And of course, now that I'm a volunteer firefighter again, I'm going to try to bring you on a few fires that we go out to if I'm not too busy actually working the fire. So with the fires, as long as I'm not too much hands-on, it's a big department, so we have a lot of firefighters. I'll try to step back for a minute and get some footage of that, but that'll be interesting. And that's about it as far as my channel. The drone was no good. It was cheap. Sent it back. Wouldn't fly straight, nothing. So we do not have a drone yet. But I did get the new Samsung S22 Ultra, so I can get some night shots now and some better recording with that. I always have that on hand. So who knows what'll happen, when, but we'll bring you there.
So the biggest thing I hear with that is he's leaving me at work a few times for his cruises. And for my viewers, the drone, he had sent me a message one night, said, I found this great deal. It was, what did it say, $300 or something?
It was 90% off of $500, so it's $50.
Yeah, it's $50 for this little drone. So we was both, I even hit buy, for $50. But then I really got to looking at it, and the drone was small. It fit inside a little compartment on the controller, to tell you how small it was. Just, probably an Xbox size controller or something. So I got to looking at it, I was like, I don't know. I canceled, and I figured I'd be kicking myself in the hind end after he got his, but...
Nope, right choice.
Yeah.
I'm glad we have Amazon Prime, so I'm sending that sucker back.
It was one of those too good to be true, because both of us want to upgrade our stuff, to make stuff better for you. Drones would be awesome to get some overhead shots on these videos. So
yeah, beautiful area. The best thing about that drone was the LED lights. It had little flashy lights. That was it, man. Camera sucked. It was a waste.
So I guess that's about it, ain't it?
I think that is. I don't have anything else other than those trips. And
we're trying to take this opportunity to tell you stuff we might not get to tell you
normally.
I think all we was going to do was pick the campsite name.
Yep.
So Crowman's Bluff is what we got going.
Bluff.
Well, you think anything else?
No, that's it for me. Well, one thing, if you like this kind of content with me and him sitting here and just shooting the bull, as I used to call it, let us know in the comments, and we'll get together once a month, once a week, something, and start doing a couple of these if you like them. So
we've talked about maybe trying some lives or something like that. I don't know. I know he don't have enough internet at his house to do it. It's iffy on being able to do it here, though. That's usually what hangs us up with our lives, just Harlan internet. It's
10 years behind.
Yeah, at least. So, okay. I reckon that's all we got you in here for. You want to give your ending before me?
Guys, this has been Jason from Man's Adventures with Stephen from the Crafty Crow Show. I'm not going to say Kathy Crow Show. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the name we picked. Tune in for the next one, guys. God bless.
Now it's my turn. Thanks, Jason, for coming over. Thank you all for sticking around and helping us figure out a name for our campsite. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other little contests to name places in the future. But until next time, thank you, sir, for coming to visit us here in the Crafty Crow.
Thanks for having
me. Crow's Nest. If I can get that out. And until next time, love one another as the good Lord tells you. We'll see you all on the next video.